We didn't have Instagram, we didn't have Twitter. So, I mean, you had to live life as it came, and each day you preciously protected it and you learn the education aspect, spending time with friends and family. It wasn't via the phone, it was actually in present.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of 2Inspire. Now, you guys seem to like the last one, which was on Bobby Tarantino, aka Logic, aka Sir Robert Bryson Hall. And now I decided to do one on a very interesting man who has shocked the basketball athletic world. I'm talking, of course, of Michael Jordan, MJ, as we all like to call him. Very successful man. Now, don't get me wrong; he's had his moments of imperfections, but at the same time, Michael Jordan, all in all, is a true inspiration to a lot of people. So let's begin with his origin story. MJ was born in February of 1963. He has two brothers and two sisters. He has both his parents, his father and his mother. Father happens to be used to work as a maintenance guy for General Electric until he became a manager, and his mother was a bank teller, also who wrote several books. Now, during MJ's sophomore year in high school, his coach rejected him from playing basketball and said he wasn't good enough and that he didn't have the height requirement. Eventually, that didn't discourage Michael. It actually encouraged him to keep practicing until he got better. His father would get both him and his brothers to play against each other, which eventually gave MJ that competitive drive we see in his game. He went to go play college basketball in North Carolina for Charlotte Hornets from 1981 to 1984, until he was drafted to the big time. He was drafted in 1984 by the Chicago Bulls as the third pick. They hadn't seen MJ play yet during the time, but once they got to see him during training tryouts, they could see that, well, they should have picked him first. MJ overall has played 15 seasons and has made a real name for himself. Now, sadly, in 1993, his father was murdered in Charlotte, North Carolina by two teenagers during a robbery. They didn't find him until 11 days after. Yeah. Of course, MJ found comfort in another person, which happened to be his bodyguard. I believe his name was Gus. He looked at Gus as a father figure during the time he lost his own father. Now, let's talk about the man's accomplishments. This is a huge list, so keep in mind, I don't know a lot about basketball, so I'm just going off whatever I can say or pronounce. So forgive me if I butcher anything throughout this whole process. He won the John R. Wooden Award in 1984. He won the Best Male Athlete ESPY Award in 1997 to 1999. Best Combat ESPY Award in 1996. He also won the Atlantic Coast Conference Athlete of the Year in 1984. He also created in 1984 his own brand of shoes called Air Jordans, which he collaborated with Nikes. He won Rookie of the Year, 5-time NBA MVP, 6-time NBA Championship, 6-time NBA Final MVP, 6-time NBA Final MVP, 10-time All-NBA First Team, 9-time All-Defense NBA First Team, Defensive Player of the Year, 14-time NBA All-Star, 3-time NBA All-Star MVP, and is a Hall of Fame inductee. He's also won 2 gold medals, one in 1984 and one in 1992. He won one of those with the Dream Team. Just keep that in mind. Now, if you don't think the man was bad enough, let me introduce you to the icons he went up against, shall we? Apologies if I can't say the names properly. Charles Barkley, Vlad Divac, Clyde Drexler, Joe Dumars, Patrick Ewing, Magic Johnson, Karl Malone, Reggie Miller, Alonzo Mourning, Chris Mullin, Dikembe Mutombo, Shaquille O'Neal, Robert Parrish, Gary Payton, Dennis Rodman, Jack Sikma, John Stockton, Isaiah Thompson, Dominique Wilkson, and James Worthy. Those are Hall of Famers. Keep that in mind. Anyways, Michael Jordan has inspired a lot of people throughout the world. if you watch his documentary series, he actually shows a side where he pretty much tells his fans that he gives it his all to let people know when you go see a Michael Jordan performance, when you see a Michael Jordan game, you're going to see him give his all to his last dying breath. And the man showed it every time he went to go play some game. So, it's fair to say that Michael Jordan truly has inspired a lot of people, including people like Kobe Bryant and, King James and everybody else in between. So, and he will continue to inspire regardless. Hell, he even tried different sports like golfing and playing baseball. So, the man is truly talented in every aspect. And he truly deserves to be the one to be considered to inspire.